Hello again, Bob Lutz, Paul Suellentrop here in the media room at Koch Arena for the last time this season, and we're pretty sentimental about it.
It's been a long season, yes, but we're ready to move on.
Nothing like, though, the 5 seniors who played their final game ever today at Koch Arena: Ron Baker, Fred Van Vliet, Evan Wessel, Bushwa Makota, and Anton Grady. The Shockers blow out Illinois State 74-58. It did not look like a blowout for the first 10 minutes. This team went on a real run in the first half today.
They really did. Defense got it started. The Redbirds started turning the ball over, and with Fred Van Vliet on the break, we know he's really good, and they just had some spectacular plays.
27-9 run with Ron Baker on the bench with 2 fouls. I guess that shows the depth of this team, that Fred Van Vliet took over as its leader, and it was an amazing run with a lot of highlight type stuff. Some alley-oops, some dunks, some lobs, some three-pointers. Everything under the sun happened in that stretch.
Yeah, and that's what didn't happen up at Redbird Arena. They didn't get any turnovers, didn't get any of those fast breaks, or not very many of them. And when you don't get easy points, it's hard to win. And today they got a lot of them.
Lots of celebrating, lots of motivation. Not the least of which was the tragedy up at Heston that Greg Marshall and some of the players talked about after the game as dedicating this game to those victims.
Yeah, it was a nice touch. I think this team has always been pretty connected to the community in the area, and it was nice of them to recognize that.
Paul dug in a little bit after the game, asking about the at-large potential for this team, and it's really head-scratching to think that we're asking about that, because they obviously passed the eyeball test. We've seen the ups and downs that most teams in college basketball are having this season. It's odd to be talking about that, but it's legitimate as well.
I think so. I think today was really helpful. I think that you obviously needed to win. I think winning convincingly puts another chip in their favor. I think now that they're in really good shape. I think if they get to Sunday, I think they maybe could even withstand a loss. But as well as they're playing now, when you've won 5 straight now by 20 or more points, clearly they're on a roll.
Let me ask you about Saturday. Could they withstand a Saturday loss? Because that's really going to be the game that's going to have Shocker fans, I suppose, a little bit on pins and needles. I agree with you. I think if they get to the championship game now, they're good to go. But what if they don't?
Yeah, a little bit different question. I guess you'd have to really look at what's going on around. I think it would not be you'd be a lot more nervous that week waiting, I think. But I think they could still make it even with a Saturday loss.
Fred Van Vliet goes out today with 16 points, 9 assists. I thought he was just incredible. Ron Baker misses a lot of action. He got off to a really good start today, but missed a good chunk of the first half and never really found his rhythm again.
Yeah, exactly what we've come to expect with Fred. He kind of finds what the team needs for him to do to win, and at some points they needed him running the break, needed him scoring, and he just did everything.
We will be in St. Louis coming up Friday. The Shockers in action at noon. The best thing about this run of winning Valley Championships is that they play the noon game on Friday. That's tremendous for newspaper guys.
That is very good, yes.
We'll see you from St. Louis. Thanks for tuning in all year.